Google launches worldwide effort to teach workers and governments about AI, written by Liquid Ocelot. Google, owned by Alphabet, is facing a lot of pressure from regulators. They are also trying to get ahead of new AI laws being made around the world. To do this, they are focusing on educating people about AI. One of their main goals is to create training programs to help workers learn about AI and how to use it. Getting more people and organizations, including governments, familiar with AI and using AI tools makes for better AI policy and opens up new opportunities. It's a virtuous cycle, said Kent Walker, Alphabet's president of global affairs. Google is in hot water with governments around the world. In Europe, they're trying to avoid getting broken up by offering to sell off parts of their advertising business. In the US, they are fighting to keep their Chrome browser, though things might change now that there's a new president in office. On top of all that, countries are creating new rules around things like copyright and privacy, which are big concerns with AI. The EU is even working on a new AI law that could mean huge fines for companies like Google if they don't play by the rules. Google isn't just sitting back and taking it, though. They are trying to change the conversation around AI and address worries about job losses. They are investing millions in AI education programs and sending their top people around the world to talk to governments about AI. There's a lot of upside in terms of helping people who may be displaced by this. We want to focus on that, Walker said. Google is really trying to help people learn about AI. They have this program called Grow with Google that teaches people all sorts of tech skills like data analysis and IT support. It's a mix of online and in person classes, and over a million people have already earned certificates. Now they are adding new courses specifically about AI, even one for teachers. But Google knows that just taking courses isn't enough. They want to help people get real jobs. So they're working on creating credentials that people can show to employers. They're also teaming up with community colleges to train people for jobs building data centers, and they are adding AI training to that program too. It seems like they're trying to make sure everyone has a chance to learn about AI and how it can be used. Ultimately, the federal government will look and see which proofs of concept are playing out, which of the green shoots are taking root, Walker said. If we can help fertilize that effort, that's our role. Google believes that AI won't completely replace most jobs, but it will change how we do them. They have looked at studies that suggest AI will become a part of almost every job in the future. To understand how this will affect workers, they have even tried an economist to study the impact of AI on the workforce. This expert thinks AI could be used to create more realistic um, and engaging training programs similar to flight simulators for pilots. It sounds like Google is trying to be proactive and find ways to use AI to actually improve things for workers. The history of adult training is not particularly glorious, he said. Adults don't want to go back to class. Classroom training is not going to be the solution to a lot of retraining. It's not just about teaching people how to use AI, though. Google also knows that AI needs to be developed and used responsibly. That's why they are involved in discussions about making sure AI is fair and doesn't discriminate, and that people can understand how AI systems make decisions. They are now working on ways to make AI safer and prevent it from doing unintended harm. Think of it like this: they want to make sure AI is a good thing for everyone and not just a powerful tool that could be misused. They are putting a lot of effort into figuring out how to build AI that's ethical and benefits society as a whole. And they are not doing this alone. Google knows that everyone needs to be involved in shaping the future of AI. They are talking to governments, researchers, and other companies and everyday people to try and figure out the best way forward. It's like a big conversation about how we can all work together to make sure AI is used for good. Basically, Google is trying to be a leader in responsible AI. They are not focusing on the technology itself, but also on how it impacts people and society. They want to make sure everyone benefits from AI, and that it's used in a way that we can all feel good about.